Hello, welcome. Harry here, Harry the Snack Guy. I took about a month off. I took a month off because I went to Disney World with some family and friends. It was a magical, extraordinary, wonderful, phenomenal, rejuvenating time. Wonderful vacation. Absolutely needed. It was my first time in the Disney World area, sphere, whatever you want to call it, in like 25 plus years. So it was just awesome going back there. And so like the whole vacation was like a ton of fun. Really needed it. Really fun vacation. I also decided while I was down there I was going to record some videos because all the wonderful food and things you can get in the parks. The main focus was what this video is. It's all the different food stands I visited at Epcot. At Epcot, they had the Food and Wine Festival, and there was all these different stands representing all these different countries. 3 to 5 food items per stand, 3 to 5 drinks per stand. Just wanted to like have a lot of fun trying them. Here's the bad part. The microphone I brought down was like an external microphone. It was like a Bluetooth microphone. I was supposed to hook up to my phone. Didn't really work. And so I would say all the video clips, except for like 2, you can hear what's going on, but the background noise is like equally as loud, and they're fighting, but you can still hear what I'm saying. There's one clip in particular where I'm just not even gonna bother trying to get you to listen to that. I'm just gonna do voiceover. Anyways, enjoy. It's gonna be a long video, but I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy all the different food stuff, and catch you on the other side. Italy. That's weird. It tastes like bitter and like rotten lime or lemon. That's Madagascar.
No, because I do it like this.
Candy like? Try not to give myself a stomachache. Dominican Republic. Creamsicle. Korea. Tastes like one of those like LaCroix where there's barely any flavor. Philippines. Ooh, that's red. Bubble gummy. China. Disgusting. Russia. Just like Sprite. Oh, wait, that was cucumber. And Moldavia, or Moldova. Also very candy bubblegummy. Very first stop at Epcot, went to the brewing lab at the Odyssey. These massive wings are peanut butter and jelly sticky wings. I can already tell they're like super sticky. I'm probably gonna, fortunately there's a bathroom right there, so I'm probably gonna have to wash my hands after this. I'm just gonna dig in, get a drumstick, a little bit easier to eat one-handed. And here we go. It's incredible. Very heavy on the peanut butter. I can't really taste the jelly. I can taste the jelly a little bit, but very peanut butter heavy. Did not expect that to be as good as it is. I'm sure there's stuff all over my face. We're just gonna roll with it. So more bite. I love that. I love that. Definitely a winner. Okay, so this is my first official country stand. It's Australia. It's a shrimp skewer on some vegetables.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to attack this. Maybe just like this. Okay, so the seasoning on the shrimp is like really complex. It's a little bit spicy. The cook on the shrimp is great. It's got that like it's not overcooked. It's not rubbery. It's perfect. It's got a little snapiness to it with like really good shrimp. When you have like really good shrimp, let's try one more. I think there's a tail on this one, so. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's one of the best shrimp I've had. Let me try a couple of bites of these vegetables. Some green beans. And tomato and onion. It's all really good. The same sort of seasoning that's on the shrimp is on the vegetables. So if this was like a meal, I think this would be a really great meal. Okay, these are nachos from Mexico. I forget what's on them. They're nachos. They look delicious. I'm gonna try to eat this corner without any cheese on it, and I might snag a little jalapeno after the bite. Can't beat good taco seasoning, and that has really good taco seasoning. That's incredible. That's a great nacho. I haven't had nachos in forever because of my dairy allergy, or lactose intolerance, whatever you want to call it. Also really shouldn't be eating beef, but whatever, YOLO. That's a really good nacho. Great chip, really thick chip that holds up to the nachos. Great seasoning, and the little bit of jalapeno I got was really good too. Also from Mexico, little churro bites. All right, I hate to say this, but it's a little bit overcooked. It's a little bit too crunchy, but the cinnamon flavor is awesome. Really like that a lot. Very good. We're in the China part of Epcot. I got a, oops, it's not towards the camera. Oh, be careful, Harrison. Crispy duck bao bun. It looks incredible. And I got this, it says lychee beer. It's not officially from China, it's from a Florida brewer, but I'm thirsty, so whatever. I can taste and notice something in the background of that beer. I'm not entirely sure what the lychee flavor is. I've never had lychee before, but it's really good. It's giving me vibes of like an IPA or like a pale ale. It's a bit heavier, a bit hoppier. Let's go for this bao bun. I love this like this bao bun texture. It's very cloudy. There's a piece of crispy duck in there. There's cucumber and some sort of I think hoisin sauce. So good. That duck is crispy. It's meaty. It's gamey. Tastes like dark meat, like in a chicken. And the pickle, the cucumber just cuts through all of it and makes it like refreshing and like it's not as heavy. The sauce is really good too. I am over the moon with this. I'm actually gonna finish this whole thing. Just stopped at the India stand here at the World Festival and got a potato and pea samosa with coriander lime cream. I did have the cream on the side. I'm not going to eat it. It scares me a little with the cream. But this looks incredible. This looks like a great samosa. Also, just going to interrupt for a second. I spilled on my shirt. Very first video of today. I just noticed that a minute ago. Let's try this. I love the flaky dough in this. The interior is very creamy with the potato and the pea. It's actually brown inside, not really like green like a pea. But that interior also has some Indian spices on it that are so good. It's got that like twangy, like a little bit of a sharp Indian spice on it. I love this. It's so good. Okay. So right next to the India stand, it wasn't officially labeled Ethiopia, but we got a little bit of an African vibe here. And this is an impossible sausage with a bunch of spicy stuff on top. And then to wash it down, this is, I'm gonna butcher the name, Habessa Cold Gold Pilsner. So a Pilsner, I believe, is similar as a Miller Lite, I think. This looks messy. That bite was just a sausage. Let me see if I can get some toppings. It reminds me a lot of like our traditional American sausage, peppers, and onion sandwich, but the seasoning and the like hot sauce on there is giving it like an international flair. Like it's not very like it's not. It really honestly isn't that spicy, but it's got like a good like kick to it in terms of like complex flavorings in the spice. So I like this a lot. It's a big meaty sandwich. That's a lot. I would be wary of just like ordering this and eating the whole thing and not being able to like eat anything else at the park. To try the gold Pilsner. Light, refreshing, a little bit of an odd taste to it, but overall it's a light beer as opposed to the one I just had, which is definitely like a heavier IPA. I like this a lot. All right, so stop by the Italy stand. Oh, right there. You can't see it. I don't know why I'm pointing. You know what I mean? Got some classical Venetian architecture. These are Italian-style nachos. I think this is lasagna noodles, deep fried. It's like a beef ragu sauce thing, and then topped with some cheese. I can't have any of this, but I'm gonna try for you guys.
Wealthy carpetbagger. Now she falls.
Try this. I like the pasta chip, whatever you want to call that. Here's the thing though, the beef sauce, not really seasoned that well. Kind of mild, doesn't really have a good tomato taste. Just in general, kind of bland. I'm really shocked at this. It is kind of bland. I'm probably gonna eat a couple more of these chips just because I like crunchy things, and it's really good. It's really crunchy. I was afraid that like they might be a little soggy, but the chip is good. It's just the beef, like whatever you want to call this, is just it's a little bland. I'm gonna go one more bite. Yeah, just bland. That's a shame. This is the first thing I've eaten today that's like hasn't been a home run. All right, so we're in the Japan section of Epcot, and I got an eel roll, hand roll. So it's not like your typical sushi hand roll that's cut into the little medallions. It's just one big chunk of eel with wrapped around with some nori wrapped around it. I absolutely love eel, so this isn't anything new to me. I'm just hoping it's really, really good eel. Not gonna lie, the nori is a bit much. It's too big of a piece. The eel itself is really bright and briny, and everything else in there is so good. So definitely a winner. I just got a Belgian waffle served with berry combo. Now it's supposed to come with whipped cream. Even if I could eat dairy, I don't know if I'd want whipped cream on a hot day like this. I heard that the waffle's a little bit hard to cut, so I'm just gonna manhandle it. Very good. Really good.
Is that good?
It's really good. And then the berry kombu. That's also good. I kind of wish it was a little bit colder though, just to contrast with the waffle. I also got my first beer flight of the day, and if you had to ask me which beer was which, I couldn't even tell you. I'm just gonna go lightest to darkest. Alright, so this is the lightest beer. Good, crisp, light, refreshing. I like it. Here's the next lightest beer. That might be the triple one, and then this might be the cherry one. That's definitely the cherry. Ooh, that's really good. Cherry beer is really good. I like that a lot. So to sum up, waffle good, berries, wish it was a little bit colder. Maybe it's just because it's like warm out. And then the beer flight is excellent. All right, so I'm at this like crepe restaurant in the France part of Epcot. One of the people I was with, Jeanette, she already had this entire crepe, but left the last bite for me. I was waffling as to whether or not I wanted this because it's a sugar and butter one and all the butter in there, but whatever, let's do it. Incredible. I'm so glad I just had that. The crepe is light. It's it almost melts in your mouth. And then the butter inside, it's like rich and warm and just it feels like a hug. It's just so good. And then the sugar on top, it's that really like crystally sugar. So there's a little bit of bite to it that adds to the texture. That is phenomenal. You get one more bite. So good. I love that. That's great.
There's this little like London place and they have fish and chips, and you can see I'm holding a platter of fish and chips and a beer. The beer was a Harp Amber. It's pretty heavy for a beer. It's kind of like closer to an IPA, like that sort of heaviness. And the fish and chips was the best fish and chips I've ever had in my life. Okay, maybe not the best, but my goodness, it was incredible. It was so good. The fish, it's like this huge, big honking piece of fish, perfectly battered, perfectly fried, very crisp exterior, and the interior was like just phenomenal. The chips, the French fries, were also really good. They were a little bit closer to what we would call steak fries, but still very good. Just phenomenal fish and chips.
Just outside the Hawaii stand, we have a slow roasted pork slider with pineapple chutney and spicy mayo. It looks like it's on a King's Hawaiian roll, and it looks like maybe a one biter, but we're gonna share. Here we go. Pork is really good. Got a nice roasted flavor. The pineapple cuts through it, so it like I don't know, feels a little bit lighter, and then the spicy mayo like rides you out of the bite. Okay.
Yeah, that's really good. Definitely the pork is the most pronounced flavor. I like the sweetness from the pineapple, and it's actually not too spicy. I'm not a big spice person, but it's not too spicy. It's really good.
We're just at like a indoor restaurant called Communicore, and they had a mac and cheese place in there, and then also they had this beer plate. One of these is pumpkin, one of these is raspberry, and one of these is called a velvet lager. So we're just gonna try to figure out which one's which right now. Okay, we'll see which one this is. That might be the raspberry one. It's pretty good. It's light, it's refreshing. No, that's the raspberry one. My apologies. So that other one I had must have been the velvet lager. This is good. Raspberry beer, phenomenal idea. Yeah, it's not like pumpkin. Pumpkin, good. Just on a really hot day, maybe not the best choice, but this was the only options they had. So overall, the regular lager or velvet lager was good. The raspberry one, great. I guess that's the theme of today. The fruit beers are really good. And then this pumpkin one, not bad, but just not what I want today.
All right, so I mean, thank you if you stuck through that whole video. I know that was almost about 20 minutes of me going to all those different Epcot stands. Just a wonderful time. I had an absolute wonderful time there. Thank you to everyone who was on vacation with me, because basically almost everybody at some point or other during the week that we were down there helped me film these videos. So thank you to Jeannie, Nolan, Laura, Jordan, Kristen, Jeff, Jenna, Jeanette, Johnny. Thank you all. And here's the other thing. There's one more Disney video coming. I'm not entirely sure when it's going to come out. It has the same sort of audio problems, but basically it's going to be a video of me at Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Universal Studios. Just doing quick videos from basically 1 to 2 food reviews from each of those parks. just all combined together. It'll probably be a little bit of a shorter video, and same sort of format. It's me standing in front of the camera talking about the food I'm eating. So be on the lookout for that in the coming weeks, and also a return to the normal, just here in studio and the car videos. Return to normal videos. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Do all the things you're supposed to do. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and please let me know if you've been to Disney World within the past couple of years, if you've tried any of these food things, if you were down at Epcot during the Food and Wine Festival this year or at previous years, what foods you liked from there. Bye.